Hey guys, so I'm always thinking to myself about future figures I want, and instead of pining away alone in my thoughts, I thought I'd share this list with you guys. I'm not sure how much detail you care to hear on it, so I'll just be naming the figure and giving you a brief reason as to why it's on the wish list. Also, I could have went on and on about figures I'd love to have and just have like a million figures on this list, but I put a little bit of thought into this and made it about figures I really don't mind spending the money on when I have it. Sound good? Here we go! Okay, so of course we have a number of SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures on here, starting with the one that got away from me, Goku Black. I know I can probably find him for an okay price right now, but I'm waiting until I have enough money in my budget to just pull the trigger without thinking twice on it. Following him is the new Trunks from Dragon Ball Super, because it's probably my favorite so far, and because, really, a large because, for that big ass energy sword. I don't know what I would do with my other Trunks figures when I get them though. I can't see me having all of them in display, but this one takes the cake for sure. I also have Gotenks on the wish list. Yes, I know I'm falling behind with the newer Figuarts, but hey, these things ain't cheap, and it's the holiday season, so y'all already know what's up. But yeah, I really gotta get this guy, especially for when the next guy on my wish list comes out, and that is Super Boo. Man, I feel like everyone has a year where Tamashii just assaults their wallets because they release a wave of characters that they really like. And this time around, I feel like it's that year for me. Now, of course, I gotta have the other Fusion Dance dude on here, being Gogeta. Not sure where I'm gonna get this from at this point, because the pre-orders are already well gone. From where I usually look anyway, so that's a bust. But I'll figure it out, I always do. And this is one figure I can't wait to review for you guys. Now, rounding off the Dragon Ball Figuarts list are the new Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, as well as Jiren. I don't think I need to say much about why I want these guys, but if I do, let me know. And a number of y'all corrected me on the release date for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Apparently he's coming in May, so I got it. I also wanted to mention Mr. Satan and Great Saiyaman, but if I happen not to get them right away, I think I'll be okay with that. Okay, so now moving on to a different line, the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figures. I didn't even know these things existed until I went to Fan Expo here in Toronto this summer, but man, oh man, if I can get my hands on Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Ermac, and Goro, I'd be pretty happy. But of course, these guys are not cheap either, so we'll see how long it takes for me to get my hands on them. I know I'm gonna get them at some point, just not when. Anyone else a fan of these figures? I think it's just so cool that they come with a bunch of parts just like Dragon Ball figures, and the level of detail on these things is dope. Alright, so it seemed like the Japanese producers have conquered my wishlist thus far, because the last portion of it are made up by a few SH Figuarts Star Wars figures, being Mace Windu, which I know is an older release, but I'm thinking about getting them now, Count Dooku, Palpatine, which looks sick, blows the Star Wars Black Series figure out of the water as far as I can see, and Episode 3 Obi-Wan, as well as General Grievous. If you watch my review on Revenge of the Sith Anakin, you'd also know I collect the Black Series figures, but as of late they're either not making characters I jive with or just making inferior versions of them. But like I said in my Anakin review, SH Figuarts has sold me on their Star Wars line, and I'll stick around with them as long as they continue to pump out characters from the prequels and the Old Republic. Come on, Darth Malgus. Now lastly, taking things back to the Marvel Universe for a bit, I'd like to get my hands on the Mafex Venom coming out in the near future, as well as the new Marvel Select Carnage. Venom and Carnage are my favorite Spider-Man antagonists, and I feel like these versions take it multiple steps in the right direction in terms of how much you can do with them in a display. So there you have it, guys. That's my wish list as of December 2018. I'm sure it's going to change with the crap ton of other figures. If I went on and on, I would have thrown like SH Monster Arts figures on there, a couple other Marvel Legends Builder figures, but hey, I'm not a millionaire. Not yet anyways. So, what about you guys? What's on your wish list? Give me your top 3. It'd be cool to hear some ideas that are not Dragon Ball Figuarts related, but hey, if that's what floats your boat, by all means, drop that comment like it's hot down below. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. You know what I always say, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Peace!